You run it, they call timeout. You run it again. If you don't get in, call timeout. The next time you can run it. So you're going to run. So they're going to get the ball back if you don't get the ball into the end zone. They're going to get the ball back.
You can eat a whole bunch of clock.
Yeah, 55 seconds.
You're not going to give them a whole lot of time.
No.
And you could also get it in the end zone.
Right.
You could. Right. You sure could. And then if you eat clock and get it in the end zone, I just don't think the Rams are going to be able to pull that rabbit out of their hat.
But Skip, this game should have never even gone to overtime.
Okay, I got that.
Because Jerry Goff has Robert Woods. They come with a zero blitz.
I saw it.
And the guy stumbles.
He fell down. I know. But so did Robert Woods.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, no, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the next play.
Robert Woods is gone.
Yeah, the next play, Goff threw it.
He did.
He sped up faster than what he needed to be. Because if he does it, Robert Woods is going to walk into the end zone.
Okay. So I want to congratulate the Los Angeles Rams because to all your points, they did all those good things, going all the way back to a 13-0 deficit early in the second quarter. And Sean McVay and maybe John Fossil, the special teams coach, I don't know who called it, but somebody called a fake punt.
They got him again. Remember, they ran it the first time. They came up a little short. But, Skip, I think the most important thing was the Rams were able to weather the storm early.
Well, that fake punt might have saved the game.
It did.
It's starting to feel like 20-0, right?
It did, because if you go down 28-0, 21-0,
you're not.
I don't believe you're coming back from that.
No, okay.
13-0, like, well, hold on, we get a touchdown, we right back in this thing.
So I also want to congratulate the Rams because they did something that few have been able to do to the New Orleans Saints, especially in that dome.
Right.
They turned them into one-dimensional.
Yes. Yeah.
That was 41 passes to only 21 runs. Why was it only 21 runs? Because they only got a grand total of 48 yards. So the Rams held the Saints, Kamara, Ingram, to 2.3 yards per rush. Well, guess who had the ball back in his hands?
Jared Goff.
No, I mean Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, yeah.
Yeah, so remember their formula for wins all through the first half of the season, that they would be 50-50 pass run.
And you look at it, Skip, the first time they played, 34 rushes, 41 yards.
Yep.
Drew Brees threw for 346. This time around, they only had 290 yards total.
Well, it's
had
because
487 the first time.
Because the ball kept winding up in Drew Brees' hands, throwing it, and he was not Drew Brees, right?
And the thing is, if I take away Skip, I was like, why don't someone take Michael Thomas away? Well, you see what happens when they take Michael Thomas away?
Well, what have we been saying all year?
Yes.
Well, you're throwing to whom? Remember, Benjamin Watson is gone.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Well, at least he brought Super Bowl experience, right? And then the backup tight heel, that Josh Hill.
Yes.
He's got concussed. He was gone. So now you're down to the third string tight end. Well, pretty soon you're going to lose on pure talent.
Yeah.
You got nobody. Taquan Smith is your other wideout.
Yeah,
Ted Ginn got open.
Made a big play.
He did.
Kirkwood, Lewis. Okay, if you guys going to beat me, and that's what Coach... Give Wade Phillips some credit, Skip, because like I said, last time they gave up 45 points. They 487 total yards. Drew Brees was unbelievable. Kamara and Ingram ran the football exceptionally well. None of that transpired this time. Now, you see what they did. On 79% of the pass plays, they doubled Aaron Donald. And Ndamukong Suh showed his head.
Yeah. He did.
Now, Skip, I don't know if you noticed it, but the last two games, the Ndamukong Suh that we saw as a rookie, and when he wants to play, can dominate a game.
I saw 93 a lot yesterday.
Yes.
I did.
So you know what New England's going to do. They're going to take Aaron Donald away. That means Ndamukong Suh is going to have one-on-one.
Yep. And Fowler Fowler made the big play, got in Brees' face that forced the interception, right?
Yep.
So back to what I think is the worst blown call in sports history.
Worse than that 85 call in the World Series?
I do. I brought that up this morning before the show. St. Louis, Kansas City.
He was out, though.
He was out. That was inarguable. I will agree. But this just, I don't know, somehow the Super Bowl now has transcended the World Series to me.
Well, it
just has. But in the end, how do you fix this? Because there is a fix. And the fix is you can go Canadian Football League where they allow you to review pass interference.
No.
I don't love that until the last 2 minutes. What if you pass a new rule, new legislation, that you can review pass interference at least inside of the last 2 minutes? Would that have fixed that? If that had gone to review, would it not have been quickly overturned?
So hold on. Who's going to throw the challenge? So a coach gets a challenge flag so he can challenge it, or the officials are upstairs, because upstairs is not going to review it. Because if you review that from upstairs, Oh, boy, people go like, hold on. The fix is in, Skip.
Okay. What if you review every pass interference in the last 2 minutes?
No.
Just to make sure.
It's going to take too long, Skip.
Well, I don't care. I want to get it right.
No.
I don't care about
I want to get
duration.
the game over with and go home.
Well, no, you don't. You don't want to get that over with.
Could take a lot of
wait
time,
a second.
though.
You picked the Saints before the year started.
But hold on. Remember,
Still want to go home?
No, Skip. Remember the we had this conversation on Friday, and you asked me how confident I was in this pick. I believe you and I both only stayed with our picks because we picked them at the beginning of the year, and we didn't want to flip-flop.
I was pretty shaky on it.
Yes.
So am I surprised the Rams won? No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Because you can argue they're just playing at a higher level.
Right.
And maybe you can argue Jared Goff's playing a little higher level than Drew Brees.
The numbers don't lie. You look at Drew Brees' performance. You look at the way this offense has performed since they left Dallas. Skip, this is not the same offense. That's not the same Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Now, we can make it. We can come down. Okay, fine. If you want to make it about the final call, yeah, it should have been pass interference. Yes, it should have been helmet to helmet. But if you believe Drew Brees played well yesterday, you're sadly mistaken. If you believe he's played well since he's left Dallas, you're sadly mistaken.
He had flashes yesterday, but he didn't play any 4 quarters well.
Not even close.
Not even close. He played about a quarter well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So in the end, do you realize that Jared Goff went 7 for 7 for 107 yards to a little man named Brandon Cooks, who used to be a New England Patriot, right? Yep. So here we go again. So now what will Belichick do? Will he say, you can't have him? Can't have Brandon Cooks?
You have to give the Rams a lot of credit. Skip, they were going for it. When you trade for Brandon Cooks, when you trade for Aqib Talib, you sign Ndamukong Suh in free agency.
Yep.
You go out and get Andrew Whitworth. You pay tons of money to get Wade Phillips out from depth. Man, look here. They said, we going for it.
I know. Yeah. And if they still had their little Cooper Kupp, he's not that little, actually. Their Edelman.
Yeah. And you give Aaron Donald a king's ransom.
Yep.
They say, we're going for it. We're not waiting, a couple of years, we'll be okay. No. We're going for it right now. Now, I think the process in which it happened so quick, I mean, this is only the second year. The dude is 32. The dude's 32 years old, Skip Bayless.
Which dude?
Sean McVay.
Oh, yeah.
33 Thursday, right?
Yeah.
His birthday coming up.
No,
Crazy.
I got it. Well, now he's going. The boy genius is going up
And you
against
think
genius.
Jerry Jones could have had that?
You think so?
Jerry Jones could have had that.
He's got Jason Garrett.
Oh, that would you like? You like that?
He's gonna be the head coach and the play caller next
You can
year.
do it all.
Skip,
Way to go.
Skip, Jason Garrett
Talk
made
about
like
that
he.
later.
Yeah.
He made like he called and played like he was Josh McDaniels or Sean McVay. Dude, when you was calling play, y'all wasn't no top 5 offense.
Nope. Don't get me started.
At least Scott Linehan says, you know what? I got 3 division titles. I got 3 Russian champs on my resume.
Yep.
Listen, what you got, Jason? A whole bunch of 8 and 8s.
I hate to remind you, Shannon, your Super Bowl picks, you're done.
I'm
you're
done.
out. Skip's still alive.
I got one.
Patriots, still going over
Chalk.
here.
Moving forward, I'm filing petition. No chalk. Moving forward, no chalk. You're not going to just take. That means just like picking the Golden State. Oh, I got the Warriors in the finals. Really? Want to go out on a limb, Skip?
Well, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The Patriots weren't chalk.
They were
Yeah.
chalk. Who was
Who
favorite
were
at the
not?
beginning of the year? Who was the favorite to get to the Super Bowl?
I have no
Patriots.
idea. It wasn't the Patriots.
Yes, it was.
Nobody really believed that.
Yeah, they did.
Well, this guy did. And we're going to go back to the
Whatever.
Patriots Chiefs. It was